Okay, so what we're going to do is move this CAD file over to a state plane coordinate system. Now, when I got it, the coordinates are the file is in architectural units. So first thing I want to do is switch it over to decimal feet. I'm going to go down here to my current drawing units. Now, if you don't have current drawing units or the coordinates, the drawing coordinates where your cursor is, if you don't have that displayed on the bottom of your CAD sheet, you can go over here to the bottom right and hit the Customize button, and you can select coordinates up at the top and units down here closer to the bottom. So I like to have that on, just makes it a little bit easier to work with. So first thing I'm going to do is switch it over to decimal feet, and now my coordinates are good, decimal feet wise. And the other thing I want to do before I move anything is turn all my layers on, because I don't want any layers to stay where they are. So turn all my layers on here. You know, sometimes I might clean this stuff up just to get rid of it, but since it's not my drawing, I won't do that. And first thing we need to do is draw a line. So I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to input the coordinates for the start and end of that line, so that coincides with the column intersections that we have down here on the bottom. Okay, so A.1 and 9 and K and 9. So my first coordinate, and you input these easting first. So my first coordinate is A.1 and 9 line. My easting is 2222175.2749. I'm going to hit a comma, and 1376221.3827. Hit enter, and then my second point or ending point of that line is K and 9 line, and the easting is 2749, comma, and my easting is, or I'm sorry, my northing is 1376221.5606, and I'm going to hit enter. Now I'm going to end that command, and I'm going to use the viewports command, or vports command, to give me two windows or two views, and I'm going to select the right window, and I'm going to do a zoom extents, and I've got this line here. Now that doesn't look quite right. I'm going to look over here in the properties, and I can see that the easting is correct, the northing is correct for the start. However, the ending is incorrect. So I'm going to go ahead and just change that in the properties. So my easting is 2222451.2749, and then I'm going to go down here to my northing, and 1376221.5606. So once I do that, let me select this window, and that should give me the proper line. Okay, so now we just have to do an alignment, and there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can use the Align tool in the Modify tab, or you can also type in Align Carlson. You can do a 2D align. So there's several different ways you can do that, but I want to select the left window because this is the part of the CAD file I want to move. So I'm going to do a crossing window over that, and I'm going to hit enter, and my first source point, which is the point that I want to move first, is this intersection. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to select this window, left click, and I'm going to click on the left end of that line. I'm going to come back over here to the left window, and I'm going to single click to activate the window, and then zoom back in over here to the right side, or K and 9 line. I'm going to select that intersection. Now I'm going to come over here. Left click once to select the window, and then select the end point of that line. Now, I could use a third source point, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to hit enter for continue. And I do want it to scale, because remember that came from architectural units. So I do want it to scale. So I'm going to type Y and hit enter. And there it goes. And then in order to get back to a single viewport, I'm going to retype the viewports command and come over here and hit single, hit OK, and that should do it. Everything looks to be pretty good. I can do a DI just to check some geometry here. Zoom in a little bit. I think my line weight needs to get turned off. Oh, it was off. Okay. So let me find some geometry I can use. That gives me 2 foot. Alright, there it is. It's all set.